Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. Bet you weren't expecting this game in the year of our Lord 2026. This is obviously a game that we all know at this point. This is a franchise that we all know at this point. It's got movies, it's been going on for more than a decade. So why am I playing this game now? Well, back in the day, this game was obviously dominating YouTube. Every Let's Player was playing it, and it was not a huge part of my life. I don't think Fnaf is one of those games, or one of those series, one of those franchises that I constantly go back to and rewatch playthroughs, but it was huge. It was big. It was this phenomena that everyone got in on at the time, and everyone sort of stayed with up until present day. And I've never once played a Fnaf game. I think the only Fnaf game I ever played was Pizzeria Sim. That's because it was free. And I've never played any of the fan games. This is going to be my first real, true experience with a Fnaf game. And I think I talked about this in the Iron Lung video, but I find myself kind of going back to older games, older franchises, games from my childhood, or games that I vaguely remember people kind of going batshit about when I was a kid. And Fnaf was a huge one. It's sort of a YouTube rite of passage at this point. And I think it's my turn to sort of jump in and experience it. So the plan for really 2026 is that I'm going to be going through the series up until Sister Location, because that's gonna be, I think, 5 months of just Fnaf games. And I don't know how long these games are going to be. They could be, 5 episodes, they could be 2 episodes, they could be, I could get this all done in one sitting. But I kind of want to take my time. I want to experience these games as they are, and hopefully down the line I can continue on the series into sort of the more modern games with Security Breach and Secret of the Mimic, and then into fan games. Stuff like Juniors has been on my mind recently for a multitude of reasons. I don't know why I keep going back to that. But yeah, no, I just want to jump right into it. I'm so excited, so excited. Help wanted! Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Family Pizzeria looking for a security guard to work the night shift from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Monitor cameras and safety equipment. $120 per hour. 12 a.m. first night. Oh god, this is wild. I also don't know if I should turn off my cursor. I should probably turn off my cursor. Oh, the screen tearing. Alright. Oh, I forgot! It's that. You have to, like, drag your mouse down to that. Pick up the phone. Is there like a... Nope! Oh, fuck! I think I just closed out of the game. I just closed out of the game! No! Fuck! Okay, give me 2 seconds. Alright, we are back. I've also turned off cursor capture for you guys, so... Wait. Oh, there we go! I've always wanted to do that. Okay, this is so weird. Also, my cursor keeps going off the screen for... Oh. So weird.
I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Just focus on getting you through your first week, okay?
Sure, yeah.
See. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death have occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days, or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached.
Clean and bleached?
Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here
do get a bit quirky at night.
If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got it, I'd probably be a bit bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children.
Jesus.
To show them a little respect, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up, they get turned off for 2
Definitely
hours.
not the souls of children stuffed into the suits.
But then there was the bite of 87.
The bite!
Yeah. It's amazing what the body can do.
Half of this series is gonna be just hitting memes, I swear to God.
Concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person.
Ugh.
They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on.
Sure.
Since that's against the rules,
That makes
here at
sense.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
Oh, you don't say.
Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices.
Yep, that sounds painful.
Facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort.
Just a little bit.
The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth when they pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up.
No, they really don't.
Officially agrees. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power.
Our generator's a piece of shit. Oh God. Something's moving. Okay, Bonnie is on the move. Oh, he's in. Okay, so I know a little bit about this game. Not too terribly much. But I know a weensy bit about the sort of tech. Not tech, but like the techniques of this game and how it all sort of works and the sort of danger system and everything. I've watched a couple of videos on it. Is he? Where did Bonnie go? He's gone. Is he at the end of the hallway? He's not at the end of the hallway. I've lost him. Is he in the... He's in the supply closet. Okay. So I kind of know, like, a little bit of how the game works on a fundamental, like, gameplay level. So this is so surreal, sitting here playing this game, doing all of this, going through all the motions, hearing all of the memes. It's like watching Breaking Bad in the year 2026. It's like, you know all the memes, you know basically what happens and, you know, how everything's gonna work, but, God, it's so weird still. So the first night is never usually that terrible. In the first couple of games, I know Fnaf 4, it gets fucking crazy off rip. But it gets crazier down the line, as we sort of inch closer and closer to night 5. And God, so the thing is, later on, when Foxy gets introduced, you're going to want to keep the camera on cam 1C, and then flick down, and then go back and forth, kind of like checking lights, and only closing doors, really, when you see these guys in the doorways. This is going to be really weird for me, because like I said earlier, my cursor keeps going off the edge of my one monitor and going onto the other monitor, so I don't know if there's a way I can fix that, because I didn't really see an options menu, so... yeah, fuck me, right. Man, it's just so surreal playing this game in the year 2026. It feels like a fucking dream. And I'm also... oh! Fuck! Okay, there we go. It feels like a fever dream. Also because I'm seeing the sort of edges of where sort of everything is, like, quality-wise, because, like, the screen is tearing. It's nasty. There's, like, this weird, like, pixely film over everything as you sort of rotate the screen, and everything is sort of just... It's in a weird aspect ratio. I've been trying to figure out how to fix it for a little bit. Not Foxy, okay, Bonnie is dining area, and he is moving... I don't know where. He's not here. That's the important part. Is Chica up and about? Joe! Chica's up and about! Where the fuck is Bonnie? Where the fuck is Bonnie? I'm just so terrified to like, oh, hi, Foxy! You're not supposed to be active until night, like, 3, I think. Right? Am I crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Am I taking crazy pills? Mayhaps. Oh, I hear noises in the background. That is another thing I know about this game, is there's a bunch of, like, ambient noises that are meant to throw you off of sort of the scent of different animatronics. Very interesting video by, oh my god, I'm forgetting who made it, but I'll put it in the description below. So I'm actually gonna leave this door open. Okay, Chica's still in the dining area. Oof. I hate this. I hate this. I kind of... Hey, gang? Oof, I kind of fucking hate this. And we are... Chica's moving. Chica's on the move. I don't know where. Is Chica in the kitchen? Should go back to main stage? No. Oh, Chica's in bathrooms. Okay. I kind of fucking hate this gang. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Okay. Oh, yeah. Bonnie's still there. Can't really do much. Chica's there. That's fine. Bonnie, go away. I need to conserve power. I don't know how much time I have left. 5 seconds. Okay, he's gone. Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. If I die night 1, I think I might hang up the headphones forever, gang. Okay, shit. Whoo! That was shockingly tense. Shockingly tense. Oh, straight in night 2. Okay, before we jump into night 2, I do want to see if I can fiddle with the settings of the game a little bit. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, gang, so I did some research, and it turns out, this game is just stuck like this forever. So, because it's just so old, the settings can't be changed. There's no, like, resolution fix, and I can't really make it, like, borderless window or, like, full screen, to keep the cursor from going off the side of the screen, so.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2,
I did.
congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since
Thank the
Freddy and
Lord.
his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses.
What? Did we ever get a reason why?
Maybe a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place.
They are.
Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's
You don't say.
one more reason not to run out of power, right?
Yep.
I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots
Yep.
in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if
'Cause of
you
course.
find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light.
Oh, there goes Bonnie.
You only have a few seconds to react.
Bonnie is
Not that you would be in any danger.
nowhere to be seen. Fuck. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Also,
Chica's going too.
on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time
Okay.
to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time.
Fuck.
I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under
Fuck.
control. Talk to you soon.
Okay, so I think that means that Foxy is active. Now. Oh, fucking god. So I think the strategy for this is just keep the camera on 1C, go from left to right, pop up, pop down the camera. No, 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 no. I think this is the big strategy for FNAF 1. I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. But it's just like quick bursts of back and forth, check lights, because they don't, like, just enter your office randomly. They will stop at your door first, and if they're there for long enough, again, I'm pretty sure, I could just be talking on my ass, if they're there for long enough, they will enter your office. So it's about just checking the door lights as frequently as possible. I think. But damn, I'm losing power so incredibly quickly. Jesus Christ. I'm at 71 at 1 a.m. I don't think I'm gonna make it very far. Okay, I'm just... Quick sweep, quick sweep, quick sweep, quick sweep. Okay, you're there. You're nowhere to be seen. Da-da. 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 It is weird, because we saw Foxy moving around on the first night, which I don't think I've ever seen before, but maybe that's just me having never played the game. So... I will also say, a couple months ago, I released a video, and one of the comments was like, oh, I like this sort of commentary style. Reminds me of, like, early 2016, 20 teens YouTube videos, and I'm not beating those allegations by playing this game in this style. Really, truly, honestly not. I kind of fucking hate this. I feel like more should be happening. It is only night 2, so I could be terribly wrong. Also, I feel like I'm moving way slower than a lot of other Fnaf players tend to be moving. I don't know if it's just me just going through the motions for the first time, and sort of like, oh, Foxy is up, and Adam! Hey, buddy. Yeah, I could just be like I could get faster with how I do things, like the flicks will become more natural as I play, but I feel like I'm just kind of chunking along. Not really moving too terribly quick here. 3 a.m., 56% power. God damn, is that normal? Am I using up too much power? I feel like I'm using up too much power. I feel like... Because that got down to like 3% last time. So, I'm a little bit concerned that I'm not gonna have enough power to make it through the night. I feel like I remember seeing somewhere, that as the nights progress, your power also drains more drastically. Again, that could just be like me not really knowing how the game works. But, yeah, if you can't tell, I'm nervous, and I'm stumbling over my words. I'm saying, and a lot. I actually noticed, when I rewatched one of my old videos, with subtitles on, and I say and regularly. It is like the filler word that I use the most. Like, there was one point where I was watching the video, and I said like, in between every other word. It was insane. Okay, I'm just looking for... Okay, Chica's outside of my door, which is not good. Foxy's there. Okay, you're gone. Ugh. I also gotta get used to not dragging my cursor off the edge of the edge of the screen, because I feel like that's gonna fuck me over at least once when things get a little bit more tense. Just back and forth. Back and forth. I don't want to check on if Chica's in the corner, because I feel like that's going to be a waste of time. Just keep going. Keep going. Oh god, if I feel this tense and this nervous playing this game, how am I going to feel when I play Fnaf 2? Oh my god. That's going to be a disaster. I'm gonna be a fucking nervous wreck when I play that game. Because there's no doors, so you can't exactly, like, close yourself off and, like, turtle and be safe. So it's just gonna be, hey, you know, fucking good luck, don't die. And even that has, like, way more precision. Fuck, when it comes to, like, door or like lights and like flicking down to like check on things. So it's gonna have to be way faster in terms of like how I move about and how precise I am with my clicks. Because right now I'm benefiting from the fact that I'm in so low resolution and the buttons are so massively large that I can just like blindly get close to the buttons and it'll activate. I'm lucking out in that department. If this was like any finer, or if these buttons were any smaller, I would be thoroughly fucked with how slow I'm really going. God, this is so fucking weird. I'm gonna keep saying that throughout the entire series. This is so fucking weird. But I think I've got... The strategy hasn't failed me thus far. Me no thank God fucking. So, if I just keep her going... Fuck! Okay, bye. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna check on Chica. She's not here. Okay, and then Bonnie is still there. Cool. I think I have enough power to get to 6 a.m. I think I'll be fine if I just keep doing this. I'm not gonna turtle right now because I feel like that'd be a blunder. But yeah. Okay, there we go. 6 a.m. Jesus Christ. Whew. That was tense. Because now we're kind of losing that safety shield of the first night, and everything's getting a little bit more, like the difficulty of all the characters are going up. So it's getting a little bit nasty. But I will end things for this episode. I really wish there was like a pause menu or something, so I don't just tab out and leave on a black screen. But that is Fnaf 2. I've been already recording for about 30 minutes, which is crazy to me. Oh my god, blue screen? My fucking monitor turned off. But yeah, we're already on night 3. So I don't know if there's going to be too many episodes of this, but I do want to do at least 2 nights a video, depending on how rough things get and how many times I have to replay a night. But I feel like 2 nights an episode is good. But I guess we'll see. We'll have to see. I'm so excited for the challenge that I've sort of set myself up with. This is just the first game. This is the easiest game in the series. And I'm already sweating my fucking ass off. This is so bizarre. I was expecting like, oh, it's not gonna be that bad. It's Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I already know what's gonna happen. I already know the jump scares aren't that bad. But like, no, the atmosphere has got me fucking sweating. But I'm going to leave this episode here, so thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Have I fucked up on something? Am I getting something wrong? I'm pre-recording this like a few weeks in advance, so I'm not going to be able to read any of your comments and advice, but still, leave it in the comments below, and maybe I'll pick it up for FNAF 2. If you have any fan games, FNAF fan games that you think are interesting. I already have a list of a few that I'm going to play, but if you have any other ones, even like shit-posty ones, go ahead and leave those in the comments below as well. I'll get around to those eventually once I finish at least a few of the main games. And then, yeah, so thank you all. I already did the outro. God, I'm frazzled. I guess just, peace. Bye.